Oh man, shalom, shalom. Happy Sabbath. Yeah, like I said, happy Sabbath. It is the Sabbath day. Ain't nothing changed. It is the Sabbath day. But yeah, I was originally going to title this class about looking back into the world, but I decided just to title it "You Niggas Just Love the World." That's all. But like I said, man, happy Sabbath. It is the Sabbath, Friday, the seventh day Sabbath. Right. Shalom, everybody. Shalom, happy Sabbath. Once again, we're going to get into some precepts. I got a video I want to show real quick. Hold on. And they hadn't changed the format on this thing. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Share screen. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys this little video. This is about the earth. Speeding up, right? Christ spoke about this thing.
Time and tide wait for none, but brace yourselves. Time is picking up pace. In fact, our planet seems to be in a hurry. Scientists are warning that the Earth is spinning faster.
See, it's a scientist is talking about this, but I'm gonna show you. Christ spoke about this back in the book of Matthew.
Over the coming months, shortening several days. In fact, tonight.
Hold on. What she said? She said, doing what?
Shortening.
Remember that.
Several days. In fact, tonight, the 9th of July, promises to be the shortest day ever recorded, thanks to the moon's unique alignment with our planet. Take a look.
They're trying to explain it scientifically, right? Earth's shortest day.
Due to the moon's gravitational drag. This cosmic tango has been the bedrock of our understanding of planetary mechanics. Yet since around 2020, this millennia-long
fair use
trend has shockingly reversed. Our planet...
See, he's trying to explain scientifically.
Possibly amplified by shifting water and melting ice mass. These phenomena, by subtly altering the planet's mass distribution, could indeed influence its rotational speed, much like a spinning ice skater drawing their arms in to accelerate. While some events have been known to change Earth's rotation. The 9.0 Japan earthquake in 2000.
See, look, man, they always got to try to make sense of it. But we're going to show you. I'm going to show you in the scripts. Hold on. Let's go to the book of Matthew. 24, the Messiah. What did the Messiah say? 24 and 22. The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 22. He said, except those days should be shortened. What the lady say? She said She said shorten. She said the days is shortened. I'm about to get it real smoky up in this joint. Hold on. She said it was shortened. And it says, except those days was shortened, should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. This is the Christ, Yahushua saying this. He said no flesh should be saved. So he's showing us that he's shortening the days. But for the elect's sake, it's for us. Everything for us. The moon is for us. The sun for us. The earth is for us. Created for us. Right? The water, the fruit, the veg, everything for us. The Israelites. Mainly the elect. But for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened. See? So now you're seeing they trying to explain it scientifically because they recognizing it, right? They recognize it like, oh, something's going on. The earth is speeding up. But Yahushua, he already told us this. He said, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. All praises to the Most High. All praises. Shalom, sisters, Tisa, Grace, Shalom. For us only. And that's dope. That's dope. So that alone to just make your day, build your faith right there. You can't find that in the Quran. You can't find nobody else talking about that. No other so-called prophet, nowhere else, right? What's that dude's name in the Quran? Muhammad, the false prophet Muhammad. He didn't say nothing like that. No Egyptian said nothing like that. Only our king. Only our king. The Lamb. The Lamb. But yeah, like I said, once again, man, happy Sabbath, man. Y'all done be getting your faith rocked out here, man. Just hold fast, man. Hold fast. How was everybody's week? You know, hold fast. It is the Sabbath day. You know. Let me get a couple scriptures. Shalom, Deborah. Okay, let's. She said the week was good. All praises. All praises. We're here. Yeah, hold on. Let me cancel that real quick. Yeah, I had a better week from last week, though. You know, I had a better week. But I must say, Esau is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. That's what for them Israelites that be saying Esau's not the white man, they are tripping. They be tripping because, man, I know for a fact Esau is the white man. My week is blessed, and Yahweh was shot. Thank you. That was your week. It was cool. It's cool. Thank you. Water. Better than last week. I got to see my bruises. Oh, look. So I'm in a little bit. I'm in a little bit of pain. I mean, it hurt a little bit, but you know, we're gonna get through it. That's called cupping. But that stuff kind of it brings up it's supposed to help with inflammation and stuff. And what else they say? Blood circulation. Oh yeah, you on a staycation, huh? All praises. You need those mental breaks. Those mental breaks, man. I was with this Sheetamite, man. This she is, bro. She saw is worse than the dude. Bro, oh my I ain't even gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into all that shit. All praises though. We here, so you niggas just love the world. That's all. We got to be careful with people trying to she said, yeah, they're not. I mean, you can say they're brute, but they're from this procedure called cupping, where they put like cups on you, or they put cups, and that's why they're so perfect circles. See, like a perfect circle, that's a cup. But yeah, it do kind of, a little pain, but it's supposed to help you. Call me Dr. G Bar. Dr. G Bar. Yeah, TT, I'll be on my acupuncture, I'll be on my what's it called? What do they call it? Natural medicines, just trying to feel better. Just trying to feel a little bit better. I'll be going through it, but it's good. I'm here. Let's get it. Revelation 3:11. This is what I want y'all to remember. Behold, I come quickly. The part that I want, hold that which thou hast. What does that mean? Hold what thou hast. Like what you learned, hold that. Don't be always trying to find out something new or something convenient, and be careful watching people that their doctrine change every 2 years, Hold that which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Because there's a lot of seducing spirits out here that's trying to take your crown. You got to be very careful, man. That's why a lot of stuff, how I don't even watch like some stuff that is off, or or that you can't just be watching everybody. Like, let me tell you guys something. It's happened like in 2017, 2018. Let me tell you something about debates. Let me tell you something about debates. Yeah, be content. I seen this brother, bro. Some people got the spirit of debate to where they're good at it. I know this brother, I say hands down, he's one of the best debaters in Israel, which you guys, I'm not talking about somebody you guys probably know, because he's not even out there like that. He was on the scene like 2017, 2018. The brother rocked so many people out this damn truth, like 300 plus people, right? So look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. He came through with a morning to morning Sabbath. And he had hella precepts. He had like 70 precepts. And I was watching some of his debate. He was taking debate. He was smashing people, bang bang, smashing them with the morning. And I know it's 100% wrong, but if you wasn't rooted and you had an itchy ear, oh yeah, you was gone. You was out of there. And it was something. It was funny to watch because I knew he was wrong. But if you watch it from a standpoint of just being neutral, like on some entertainment shit, just like, let me check this out. He was actually whooping Israelites' ass that believe, what we believe. It may and confounding them. They was up there stuttering and everything. I'm like, damn. But he's wrong though. Just like if you see some videos of like Christians, like Christians confounding Israelites, you'll see that. They'll be, oh, it doesn't matter what Christ looked like, or some shit like that. Excuse my language. I have seen videos like that where them apologists, they be rocking Israelites, but they're wrong. It's just the brother, he may be a little bit unlearned, or that brother, that little Christian, or that other person is just, he just got a spirit of debate, or where he's good at that. That don't mean his doctrine is right. Just because you're like a professional tongue twister. There's some brothers out here. What time did you go to the store? Remember in a Men's Society? Yeah, what time did you go to the store? Oh, was it 10:30? Yeah, it was 10:30. Oh, so you went to the store at 11:30? Yeah, 11:30. Oh, you know you're effed up, right? You know, you just said 10:30, but I said 11:30. You know, bro, that's all them bro. They be practicing trying to rock you. And just because you may win an argument or debate doesn't mean your doctrine is right. Like I said, them brothers 2017, 2018, bro, they was cracking skulls. It was cracking skulls. You know, you got to be like we just read. Hold fast what you learned. Don't let nobody take your crown. You feel me? Remember that. Don't. We have to guard our souls, man. The way to the kingdom is narrow. So we're gonna get into some precepts. So yeah, behold, I come quickly. Hold fast what thou hast had. What? Hold on. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take your crown. Don't let nobody take your crown, man. Especially they trying. You know that's what they call Nimrod, a soul hunter. Some brothers trying to hunt your soul. They get a kick out of just causing confusion and rocking you. Okay, let's go to Luke. Like I said, the brother he had the morning. Hey, you know the cool part about the brother that I'm talking about with the morning. He didn't even believe. He's like till this day, today, he's not teaching that no more. He never believed it. He came out and said he didn't believe it. He came out, he said he literally said, I was just trying to cause confusion. He literally said that. And I remember it's like 300 plus people, because I know a few of them till this day that got rocked, and they don't even believe that no more. You know, they came back to the way we keep it. You know, sun up. I mean, not sun up, but evening to evening. But you know, he admitted that he was just trying to cause confusion. That's an evil spirit, bro. And some people back in the world, I know some people personally that went back in the world off that. I know some people that was just their break off. They just broke away, you know, so you gotta be careful. Luke 17:32, one of the shortest scriptures. Remember Lot's wife. Because what we're seeing is a lot of our brothers and sisters is looking back. That's what Lot's wife did, looking back. They're looking back into the world and they're becoming reprobate. They're creating these doctrines or that's convenient. Like some people they may backslide and they know what they're doing is wrong. But then you got some people they're backsliding, but they're justifying it. Like say if there's some shrimp, they're like, nope. Actually, you could just pray over it. We could eat shrimp. Oh, let me tell you, should I tell you guys this story? Let me see. I might, but not right now. Damn. All right. Remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. So we got to remember Lot's wife. Remember Lot's wife. You know, and when I'm teaching myself too. I'm thinking I'm all holier than thou. I gotta remember this stuff too. You know, looking back in the world, you know, reminiscing. So Luke 9:62. And Jesus said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow, looking back, is fit for the kingdom of heaven. For all of us, you know, like let's just go with 4th of July. You know, you could have been looking back, reminiscing, like, man, I remember how you go to the cookout, firecrackers. I'm up in the house, bored, it's hot. You know, you look on social media, seeing your family rocking out, and you're like, man, you know. Or when the holiday season come up, the wicked holiday, Christmas, what's the November one, Thanksgiving? You're like, dang, that starts, say you just came in the truth. The first 2-3 years, you're going strong. And after a year 4, 5, 6, it start chiseling on you. You're getting into it with the brothers in the truth, and your family's calling you, and you're like, man, you're always welcome. We gotta play. We miss you over here. That's what happened. Now you're like, man. It's crazy. So you got your hand to the plow, but you looking back. You're not fit for the kingdom. You're not fit for the kingdom. Let's go to 14. 14. I'm tripping. Luke chapter 14, verse 28. Remember, your house side speeding up the time. You speeding up the time. It'd be funny because I be looking at like some of my family members. They be getting together. They seem like they got a party every other day, man. They party over any damn thing. I be like, damn, but it's never the glory for the Most High. See, we party for the Most High. We got the Sabbath, new moons, Passover, etc., etc. Everything means something, and it's all for the glory of the Most High. They're partying. It's Cousin's Day. We're all just getting together. It's always a birthday. It's a birthday damn near every other week. It's so-and-so birthday, her birthday, his birthday, their birthday. And it's like, that's all idolatry, pagan rituals. I'd be like, man, they're going to get destroyed. Luke 14, verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower? So when you're intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first. So a wise man will build a tower. He's going to sit down and count the cost. He's going to see how much money he need to build, whether he have sufficient to finish. See, verse 29. Lest haply after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all that behold, it began to mock him. So he can't finish. So he got a half-built building. And everybody's like, oh, look at this clown. He can't even finish. So let's take it in our terms, in the truth. You're moving in the truth. You should know the things that are going to come up. That holidays are going to come up. Wicked exes are going to come up. People are going to try your anger, your temper. We can go on. So you should count the cost. Like, damn, can I get through that? Can I finish? Yes, I'm a triumph. Easier said than done. But when you get there, you're gonna apply the law, right? And you're gonna look to the future. Like, yeah, I can finish, man. Anything come my way, I'm a triumph, right? Or they're gonna mock you. Oh, wasn't you in that? Wasn't you in that Israelite thing? Now you back here with us, and now they got you frying the shrimp too. They're gonna make sure you fry them. They're gonna make sure you light the firework. They're gonna make sure you bring the turkey this year, right? And they're mocking. Look, I knew that was a phase. Watch 30, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. They mocking him. He began to build and wasn't able to finish. He back with us now. You back with us. I thought you said the Sabbath was on Saturday. You was telling us that it was Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Now you in the club with us. And he up here talking about, no, I was we was just wrong. Our knowledge is elevating now. Sabbath is based off the moon now. It's a lunar Sabbath. Oh really? Or I thought you said you can't eat pork. Oh, you could just pray over it. We learning here. Most High is the waters is rising. The knowledge is rising. Or what king going to make war against another king? You're going to war. You got to have the bullets. Sit down not first and consult whether he be able to, with 10,000 to meet him that come against him. with 20,000. So you got to have enough men, enough weapons, right? Or else, while the other is yet a great far off, he sent an ambassage and desire conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsake not all they have, he cannot be my disciple. Come. So you gotta be able to build, you gotta be able to finish, no matter what, man. We're gonna get up. Like I wasn't doing this last week, but I knew. I said, man, no, I gotta get up. I gotta get up and keep. This is the least, I know things will slow down, like we ain't hitting the streets. Some brothers sick, some brothers fell off, but it's like, man, this is the least I can do. This don't take nobody else. It's just me. It's just me. At the end of the day, you have to be, well, damn. Grace told me this earlier. You gotta look out, basically you gotta look out for your own soul. At the end of the day. Let's get 1 Peter. 1 Peter 4. Where I'm going to start at. 4 and 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us. Is where we at. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wines, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries. So in the past, we lived like the heathens, like Esau. You feel me? Mainly, getting drunk, freak offs, idolatries, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. So your family, your friends, they think it's strange now. They think you're in a cult now, that you're not running with them, that you're not celebrating the holidays, that you're not going to their birthday party. So they speak evil of you. And everybody, we all experience this right here. And this weighs on some people. See, some people is weak. They let that weigh on them, nick at them. So they start to backslide. I think that's all I wanted right there. Right, they start to backslide. Let me see. What the classic. This is like the name of the class. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world. Love not the world. Love not the world. Neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world pass away. See, they love this current world. This world is going to pass away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abide forever. Right? So, a lot of brothers, they love this world. They love the club scene. They love the parties. They love the, all the glitter and the glam. Glitter and the glam that Esau got to offer you. Yes, they do, and they don't care. This is definitely ain't for the weak, but the reward is worth it. Hell yeah. So this is the happiest you ever been. All praises. I read that last night. I loved on the will. Yeah. That's the precept. That's the precept to the will. If you don't know what the will is, that's the precept right there. I loved in the will of Yahweh. Psalms 48. He said, I delight to do thy will. And God will say, I delight to do thy will, thy laws in my heart. Yeah, and the other thing about this whole thing is, man, you really don't got no choice but to do this, or you're gonna get spanked, you know. And like it says in Hebrews, he says he scored, what does it say? He scourges those that he loves. He scourges those that he loves. So if you ain't getting spanked, I know when I veer off, the Most High, he tax me quick, boy. Which I love that though, because that lets me know that I'm one of those ones. He taxed me quick. Second Idris. Let me read that. Hold on. I don't know what that say off the rip. Second Idris 9:19. Hey, when the Most High, when he spank you quick, man, that's good. I know you be like, man, Most High don't let me get away with nothing. But that's good though. That's good. Second Idris 9:19. For then everyone obeyed, but now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed, and by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves. I don't know where you was going with that, Grace, but it was a fire one. That was fire though. For then everyone obeyed. Yeah, everyone obeyed before the world was created. I don't know if she's going deep. She going deep on them. The illusion of free will. You going to do it or else. Right. Hey, look, I'm going to get a precept for that. For what bro said. Hold up. It's an illusion. This is what you have right here. I'm shooting from the hip. Hopefully I'm right. Hold on. Damn, come on. Deuteronomy. Why am I Deuteronomy popping up? Okay, Deuteronomy 30. It's your free will. Free will right here. Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you. So this day recorded against us, that I have set before you. This is your free will. Life and death. Blessing and a cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. So yeah, that's what you got. You got life and death, blessing and a cursing. You do what's right, you get life, you get blessed. You do what's wrong, you get spanked. Straight like that. No respect to the person, straight like that. He said you gonna do it or else. Straight like that. Straight like that. I'm hopeful. Yeah, and exactly. You have to endure to the end. This thing, see, everybody know this story. The turtle, the tortoise, and the hare. And we know who won. The turtle won because he was patient, consistent. He just kept going steady, slow and steady. It's about enduring to the end. This ain't no damn it's a marathon. Right? First John. Let me see what she got. First John 1. I'm gonna pull that up in the script. Hold on. First John 1 and 1 through 3. Let's see what she got. Let's see if Grace is shooting. She's shooting them. Okay, she said 1 through 3. That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen with our eyes, which we have looked upon, and our hands have handled of the word of life. For the life was manifested, and we have seen it and bear witness, and show unto you that eternal life, which was the Father, and was manifested unto us. That which we have seen and heard declare we unto you, that ye also may have fellowship with us. And truly our fellowship is with the Father and with his Son, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Grace, what you trying to say, man? What you trying to say, Grace? Chibor, you been seeing all these sundown towns getting smacked up by these floods and yeah, I've been seeing that too. I follow this dude named Introvert. That's his title. Introvert. He be going through all that stuff. But yeah, I might have to dig into that a little bit more. But yeah, that's crazy. That's vengeance is the Lord's. And the Most High, the Most High, the King of terrors. Like we couldn't do nothing like that. That's why he said, "Wait on me, vengeance is mine." Just like with that Texas, them floods, he was knocking little Edomites off. Them little Christian Edomites, they was at like a Catholic camp or something, and he was knocking them. And they can't say nothing. Nobody can go to jail. None of us, no hate crimes, no nothing. The Most High was rocking them, right? The Most High on the move throughout the earth right now. All praises. Yeah, hold on. Let's get that real quick, bro. Let's get that. Isaiah 29. Where is that? Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me get the script. But yeah, Yahweh is on the move. What is it? 29:6. Isaiah, like I say, he's on the move. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. That's why they talking about some damn global warming. Nah, there ain't no damn global warming. Man, who the hell is this? Yeah, there ain't no global warming. It just said, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. All praises. All praises. Shalom, Andrea. I heard an NY flood. Yeah, there's a lot. Hey, there's Shalom, Jose. There's a lot of floods, a lot of everything going on right now. We should have did a damn weather report. Yeah, in Japan, they said Japan's getting rocked with earthquakes. They said they can't even go to sleep. They said they didn't go to sleep for 2 weeks. I should pull that up. They ain't go to sleep for 2 weeks. Let me see. Oh, we might have to get that real quick. Hold on. President have been experiencing high frequency. Yeah, we gotta get this. Hold on. Let me share my screen for y'all. Look at this. It says in Takara Islands of Japan, residents have been experiencing a high frequency of earthquakes with over 900 tremors recorded over a 2-week period. This has led to sleeplessness and anxiety among the islanders who are concerned about the ongoing seismic activity. So they've been getting earthquakes 2 weeks straight, 900 to where they can't even go to sleep. Imagine that, just king of terrors. Yeah, man, come on now. That's crazy. That's crazy. More than 900 earthquakes have shaken a remote island chain in southern Japan in the past 2 weeks. According to the country's weather agency, leaving residents unable to sleep and fearful of what might come next. The king of terror strikes again, right?
Japan is trembling. Quite literally, over 900 earthquakes have struck in a relentless wave, turning calm coastlines into zones of unease. And now, all eyes are locked on the 5th of July, a date that is wrapped in dread, folklore, and a very chilling manga prophecy. So, what's coming may not just be another quake, it could be the one. Take a look.
The earth is rumbling beneath Japan, and it's not stopping. In the past 2 weeks alone, over 900 earthquakes have rattled on a remote island, is unleashing a storm of seismic fury that feels less like nature and more like a warning. The ground won't rest, and neither will the fear. The rumor originates from a 2022 Japanese comic book, The Future I Saw, which features a dream for seeing a tsunami.
All praise to the Most High. The Ammonites getting their ass rocked, boy. The Ammonites getting rocked. That's all we wanted. They getting rocked. They can't sleep, right? It's a spiritual hate crime because it's a spiritual hate crime. But they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing to us. They can't charge us, even though they're gonna try to tax us. But it's because of you Israelites. That's what this whole thing is about anyway. They try to take it out on us. On us for the Most High because they can't reach him. But, that ain't going to work out for them too well. At the end of the game, close, y'all. Stay focused. Stay focused on the task at hand, keeping them commandments. We almost there. You guys seeing everything now. It's not the time. That's why I be thinking like my worldly family member. I'm like, man, they don't know nothing. Like, we be watching Israelites, like you guys are coming up talking about there's a flood over here, there's this over there, there's the war brewing up. North Korea did this, Russia did that. We go to amongst our family or co-workers, they don't know nothing. They're talking about sports, they talking about the birthday party, they talking about barbecuing for the 4th, Memorial Day or whatever, while we're over here watching, right? So don't be too hard on yourself, because sometimes you may think that even though you can always do more, but there's a lot of off people out here that don't know nothing about nothing. We know about missiles. We know hypersonic. We know how fast they are. We know we're watching. All praise to the Most High, right? All praises, and hold fast. All praises, Andrea. Hold fast of what we learned. Because the only way out of here, like bro said, keeping the commandment. That's our shield, right? That's our shield. She said, hold on. Yes, sir. And after came out, I read Luke 21:36. Mexico flooded. Yep. Was it New Mexico or Mexico? Or like, I know I heard Mexico. I know New Mexico was in that little, I think they got hit too. Shalom, family, Mount Rainier, having earthquake. Mount Rainier, having earthquakes. Alaska, having earthquakes. Damn. It'd be too much to keep up with, man. Most High, he doing great works all over. What they all got in common is how they did us the apple of the Most High. Like, right. All praises. Yeah. Tsunami warning. Fair use. Yeah. What this brother say? He said, my old OT teacher lived in Japan and it messes you up. I think he has stomach. I don't know what exactly, but it's from problems from the quakes and it may be permanent. Damn. But like bro said, they got to pay too. That's why the word says measure the time diligently. Tisa be coming with them haze too. Measure the time diligently. Tisa, how you measure the time diligently? By looking at observing. Just like how you say you know it's going to be a hot day, rainy day. Look at the signs of the times. Look at the signs of the times. All right, let me get my preset. Okay. Yeah, like we said, we don't want nobody to take our crown, man. Hold fast what thou hast learned. You don't want nobody to take your crown. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Book of Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 26. And all praise for all y'all that, spending your opening of your Sabbath with me. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Y'all keep me going. I love y'all. Think about y'all during the week, as I'm putting the class together and everything. I think about y'all. I love y'all. Hopefully we all get in the kingdom, and hopefully, I can see y'all in this time frame too, I think the only person I've seen is Grace. But Proverbs 12:26, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. So you are better than the wicked. The Most High says you're better. Yahweh says you're better. We having low self-esteem, no confidence. Remember that. When you wake up, when you walk in, you got your fringes on, you got sis got your head wrap on, your beautiful head wrap, whatever. Bro, you got your mighty beard going on, glistening, you got your salute, your Hebrew name. You're better. But the way of the wicked seduce them. But remember, they can seduce you through a process of time. They will chisel at your armor and try to bring you down with them. That's the name of the game. Like I think sis just said, she said, measure the time. Like bro said, or one of you guys said, endure to the end. Right? Fire on one side, water on the other. It's a narrow path. We can't get seduced. That's why it's good that we do things like this and we check up on one another, make sure, how you doing, like some of y'all know, I do my midweek checkup to see, how you doing, stay in the fight, you good, you need anything, I'm doing all right, or, I'm having a rough one, whatever. And then I get some words of encouragement, hang in here, G-Bar, or I tell you to hang in there, whatever. Just love, sincerity, we need one another, like we came here together, we're going to leave this joint together. So it says the way of the wicked seduce them. You know, they're gonna try to get you. You know, they're gonna try to bring you down. And like I seen some, you know, I'm quite sure you guys seen people get seduced. That's what happened, and they get rocked out this truth. You know, sometimes Most High have mercy on us, and we're able to get up. You know, what did we want? Let's go to Deuteronomy 13. This is like one of my favorite scripts too. This is heavy right here to me. Deuteronomy 13, verse 1. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams and give thee a sign or a wonder. So this is happening today. Don't think everything that's written before time is written today for our learning. So if there arise a prophet or a dreamer of dream. So there's a lot of, it says the last days are going to be a lot of false prophets, or just prophets, period. Some are false, some are, you know, true. You have to decide. Watch this. And the sign of the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods. So like today, it says a sign or a wonder. What's a sign or a wonder? So this brother, he got he's popular, a lot of views, a lot of followers, charismatic, right? So it looks, it's glittering. The sign or a wonder come to pass. He's telling you some stuff. It's checking out. Whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods. So he's saying, let's go after other gods. He's not going to say that, like, hey, let's follow this. No, he's going to remove some things. Like we're going to just keep it basic. Like, we're just going to, like, use shrimp so some people don't feel like we're attacking them. We're going to say shrimp. So he say, for instance, he got followers. He's out there. He's mighty, all everything. And he's like, man, all you got is one day he watching them. He's like, man, he got some shrimp. He dipping it in the tartar sauce. And you're like, damn, you got this. And you type them on the little keyboard. Prophet. We're gonna say his name, Manasseh. Prophet Manasseh. Mighty Prophet Manasseh. Why are you eating shrimp, King? And he's like, man, you didn't know? You guys still, man, you could eat shrimp. It says it right here, man. All you gotta do is pray over it, man. And you're like, damn, some people are going to get rocked by that, right? Because that's going after another God, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. So you're going to be like, damn, everything else checking out, you know? I seen a debate. He slaughtered like 10 people. You know, he do a debate every week. He's winning them. He's fly, right? But he eating them shrimps. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet. So he would be a false prophet in this instance, or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God prove you. So the Most High is letting him rise to prove you, to know whether ye love the Lord your God, whether you love him with all your heart, not some of your heart. Well, it says with all your heart and with all your soul, not some. See, Yahweh, he want all your heart, he want all your soul. He don't want some of it. Just like how if you're with your spouse, you're married, or your kids, you want somebody to love you all the way. You don't want them to love you circumstantial, you know, by circumstances, you know. They only with you as soon as they see somebody else, they're like, oh, you know. So the Most High, he proves in you. Ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him, and keep his commandments and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. See, so the Most High really set these guys up on the left-hand side. That's why he said the wicked, all things are made for him, and the wicked for the day of being wicked. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death. See, right now they're not being put to death because we're under grace right now. But there's going to come a time when Yahweh shall come back. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be from full effect. This still stands because he has spoken to turn you away from the Lord your God. They're trying to turn you away. That's why they causing confusion. Brothers trying to cause confusion. You know, they know what they're doing, trying to cause confusion, get clout, you know, which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage. See, I don't be trying to push doctrine on y'all. If y'all ask me something, you know, I'll tell you why I believe what I believe and what I see. But I'm not going to get up here and try to cause confusion and da-da-da-da. I'm quite sure we might believe different things, slightly a little different or whatever, you know. But I'm not going to. If you ask me, you know, I'll give you a sincere answer on why I do what I do, why I believe what I believe. But it becomes like clout chasing when you're trying to just, you know, it just don't seem sincere how brothers be doing it. And redeemed you out of the house of bondage to thrust thee out of the way, which the Lord thy God commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the mysteries. Either evil, like I was telling you about the brother from 2017, 2018. He admitted his whole thing was he got into it with a few people and that had a large following, and he wanted to just disrupt their congregation and by any means. And the Most High put Satan up on him, and he was making sense. And then when that spirit hopped off of him, he admitted, like, yeah, I was just doing that just to shake things up. He admitted that. He said, yeah, and the stuff he was teaching, he wasn't even keeping, and he didn't believe it either. That's evil. But you know how evil that is because you playing with people's souls, man, and he gonna have to pay for that too. Let me get this in Acts real quick. That's an evil. I mean, I feel sorry for people that went for that. Now they're all confused, and you know. Look, watch this. Acts chapter 8 and verse 8. But there was a certain man called Simon, which before time in the same city used sorcery and bewitched the people of Samaria. See, sorcery, and they bewitching people, giving out that himself was some great one. He's like, I'm the great one. I'm the guy. Follow me. To whom they all gave heed. See, a lot of people gave heed, from the least to the greatest, saying, this man is the great power of Yahweh. And he said, the least to the greatest. You don't think that's going on right now? You see that right now. You just got to have discernment in the Israelite community. And to him they had regard, because that a long time he had bewitched them with sorceries. See? That's all the part I wanted. You see? Check in with y'all real quick. She said, my internet, you're in this tripping, sis. Ain't trying to get on the internet. Hold on. See? Satan trying to get in the mess up the internet, sis. They're trying to mess up the internet, sis. New Mexico dry. Fuck, they need the water. Oh, we're gonna get that Luke 21. Sis keep pulling that on. Let me get that Luke 21 for sis, though. Let me see what she cooking with. Let me see what sis cooking with. I like when the sisters be pulling it. They be pulling some heat. Sisters be pulling some heat, though. Watch ye. Okay. Luke 21, verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, to stand before the Son of Man, that you are worthy. I add that to my prayers too. Like, that you're worthy to even be in his presence. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all the things that's coming, that we know that's so evil, that you may be able to escape all the things. Yeah, sis pulled that. Dope script. Needed this organized love. So all praise too. All praise to you, Neff. Second address 9. I'm gonna pull it 9. Hold on. I don't know if I got I got it right here. I got it pulled up right here. She won 9 through 9. It says second address chapter 9 verses 1. We're gonna start 1. He answered me then and said, "Measure." Oh, see, sis got the precepts about measuring the time. He answered to me and then said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world, which he may, as we seeing that right now. Therefore, when there shall be earthquakes upwards of the people in the world, that's what we're seeing right now. Then shalt thou, sis prophesying, she pull it. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the perils, and shall see my salvation in my land within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful. Then they shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in torments. Let's jump to 11 real quick. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. That's why we say, don't look back. It says you're going to endure torments. We don't want that. We don't want that. She said, I've seen several lately rocked out this truth. Yeah, and the Most High do that for example, for us to keep your spirit. That should scare you. You see a brother that was pushing hard, brother and sister pushing hard, mighty brother, and you see him mind gone. He said, give an estimate. It's innumerable, Lucian. Give me an estimate number of how many will make it in the kingdom. It says innumerable. We don't know. Billion. Yeah. How's the other brother doing? I don't know him, but he be out with you preaching. He a little darker and got bigger dreads or braids. I think you talking about brother Zion. I think you talking about Zion. Zion. I talked to him. What was that? Wednesday. Brother Zion. What I can say, just man, keep him in your prayers, man. Keep him in your prayers. He is going to be crafty and, like you said, tell you that you can eat pork now, right? He's gonna tell you you're gonna eat that pork, and you're gonna be like, yeah, man, it is good, you know. Well, I was gonna tell you guys earlier, I got this dude, this little conscious black dude. He was talking about we had some grilled chicken. Matter of fact, he thought we had some fried chicken. He thought I had some fried chicken. It was me and 2 other Jakes. We at the plantation, and one of the brothers, he like, yeah, man, you eating that fried chicken? But I actually had some grilled chicken. It's a grilled chicken. But he was like, yeah, I don't eat fried chicken or nothing or no red meat. Da-da-da. He said, all I eat is seafood and da-da-da, right? But so I was like, yeah, so what you eat, shrimp? He was like, oh yeah. And I'm like, dude, shrimp is a bottom feeder. It's crazy that you guys don't be knowing that shrimp is a bottom feeder and they're nasty as hell. So he thought he was all uppity. Hey, I eat shrimp and salmon. Yeah, the salmon's cool, but the shrimp ain't. And then he was like, well, you don't know what's in that cow. I said, man, the cow, they got a filter system in them. And at the end of the day, the Most High said it's good. We're gonna believe what the Most High said. The Most High said cows is good, and he said shrimp is bad. Period. And you should have seen the look on his face. He was looking like, damn, like, yeah, Negro, eat no damn scrimps. We ain't no scrimps. I said, man, that's like roach. Man, they eat poop. They eat decaying fish. They eat decayed stuff. And you up here gonna sit here in this locker room like you are better than us or this brother because he eats chicken, whether it's fried or not. Fried chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken will always beat a shrimp. Period. Right? But in the words of the Scary Lion and Wizard of Oz movie, I do love the Lord my God with all my heart. Right? All praises, sis. He's going to die for doing that. Right. Lucian, I already told you, brother. Yeah, cow's clean. Period. All praises. But yeah, cow. But I can't stand like them vegans and them people that they be trying like they're better, but they be eating shrimp. Cause shrimp. I think it might be. They be like, oh, it's fat free. Man, the Lord said we can't eat it, and it's a bottom feeder. On top of that, it's a bottom feeder. This is the second person like this month that I ran into. I had an argument about shrimp. We're arguing about shrimp. It's crazy. Like, bro, you can use your smartphone and look it up. If you think G-Bar lying to you, if you think G-Bar lying to you, you can look it up. Right. Crab. I mean, and this is Israelite 101 to us, scallops, clams, oysters. I'm telling about oysters. I said you can literally eat an oyster and drop dead quick. I can't wait till I see him again. Though. I might see him next week. I'm gonna see what he say because he was looking like, hey, the look on his face was priceless. He was looking like he didn't have no comeback. He wasn't expecting that. Because he's probably been pummeling people with that. Yeah, I don't eat this, I eat that. Yeah, I'll eat this. Yeah, you never heard. Because even the Muslims, I noticed they don't eat pork, but they be having shrimp on their menu and stuff. They're probably like, what the hell? Like, I noticed Muslims, they eat shrimp. Or if you go to like one of the restaurants or something, you look at the menu or something, they'll sell shrimp, but they won't have no pork. But it's like pork not pork, but shrimp is just as bad. Question: what is the answer to how many? I would be frightened to ask such a question. Oh, let me get it, man. I could swear this is how many. I think it's Revelation. Let's go to Revelation. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Should I go Revelation? All right, this is how many. I'm gonna give you guys the script. He said, "How many will be saved?" Revelation 7:9. After this, okay, look, now let's start from the top. Let's skip through it. Let's start from the top. No, let's start from 7 and 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of Yahweh in their foreheads. And I heard the number. He said, how many? I heard the number of them which were sealed. And there was sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Hold on, that's just one set. So there's going to look. The tribe of Judah were 12,000. So there's going to be 12,000 from each tribe, which makes up 144,000. That's 140,000 men, which is going to be, that's the governing government body, right? So then it just goes down. Look, verse 3. Where am I at? Verse 5 is Judah sealed 12,000, Reuben sealed 12,000, Asher 12,000, Nephthalim 12, Manasseh 12, and so forth, all the tribes, right? Then you go to verse 9. So now you got 144,000 off the rip. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, which no man could number, which no man could number, of all nations. And it's not talking about heathens, right? And kindreds and people and tongues, therefore, or stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. So there's going to be, you can't number. It's going to be too many people that no man can number. That's the answer. That is the answer. Hold on, let me see something. So it's going to be a great number, billions. You can't number it. And then why I say people out of all nations? Because we are in all nations. That's why. So Tisa, you got it? Revelation 7:9. No man can number. Yeah. Be smart and use your smartphone. You got a computer in your damn pocket. Calm us and pig out. Crustacean especially. Yeah, they be going to them little buffets too. Do they have Yep. He said don't search out things that are too hard for you. It's a good question though, cause he could, maybe somebody might ask one of y'all or something, you could smack him with that precept. Cause sometimes I think Jehovah Witness, they say 144,000 only. All praise, Andrea. Yeah, it's not talking about no all nations. It's talking about us. It's talking about us that's amongst all nations. Don't get it twisted. So, well, yeah, all praises to the Most High. And they be trying to make they be trying to squeeze up in there. God. Hey, it really don't even matter. We got to get there. Let me see. Let me get Baruch real quick. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is the planet. Wrong. Okay, let me get this preset real quick. Baruch. So if you do fall off, where's the Baruch at? If you do so happen to fall off, get up. Baruch 428. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. So if you go astray, if you fall off, right, you're gonna come back 10 times harder. This is 329. For he that have brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. So you got to seek him 10 times harder, man. Seek him 10 times harder. Yeah. All praises, sis. Let me get my banner. You know, we towards the end. Final thoughts. So final thoughts, man. Oh man. You Negroes just love the world. That's all. You know, sis came with some scripts. She's still shooting them. Let me get that. Let me get that. Probably what she say? 24:16. For yeah, you have it. For a just man fall 7 times and rise up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Yeah. Let me turn these back to white. But yeah, if you fall, get back up. If you fall, get back up. I'll do that stuff later. Yes, the unrighteous will. Hold on. Yes, the unrighteous will continue to fall into mischief and be wicked. Damn right. Damn right. So the final thoughts is love not the world. And if you fall, get back up. Like sis said, love not the world. Don't be seduced by evil, wicked men these last days. There's many false prophets out here. Matter of fact, let me get this script real quick. I didn't get every scripture I wanted. Cut it short, but I gotta get this one. I just got to. I tell you, I just got to. Ephesians 4:14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro. What is the Sabbath? Man, that's a basic goddamn script. That's basic. How'd you not know those are men seduced? Because I'm quite sure you didn't come in you came in keeping it the correct way. But when you want to start clubbing and stuff, and when a lot of things is on them day, Esau's crafty. Esau put things, he make fun things today, Friday night, Saturdays and stuff. And if you got that clubbing spirit or that worldly, if you love the world, man, that's when Satan gonna creep in. Like, hey man, I got this doctrine for you, man, where you don't gotta keep the Sabbath on that day. We could switch it up. You can switch it up and keep the Sabbath on Wednesday. Ain't nothing going on Wednesday. And a lot of people got itchy ears, and they'll follow you. I gave you the gift of gab, and you good with twisting stuff. Come on, man. And you take the bait. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning. Look, it says cunning craftiness. That's what I see. Cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, and they trick you and rock your stupid ass up out this damn truth, keeping the Sabbath on a Wednesday. Come on now, get the hell up out of here, man. All because you want to go to the club, because you love the world. Man, we see you. You ain't tricking us. You ain't tricking us. I know the righteous humor he brings with his lessons. I need it. Come on, sis. But yeah, man. Thank you so much for clarity and my understanding of truth. All praise to the Most High. I love y'all. The final thoughts, man. Don't get rocked, man. Hold fast what you learn. Don't get no itchy ass ear. Cause no, they don't care. They don't care about you. You right? They're gonna rock you and abuse you, And then next thing you know, they're gonna change something else up next year, and then you're gonna be all burnt bridges. You just all messed up. I've seen it happen so many times, man. So man, just be careful out here, man. This is don't play with your soul. Don't play with your soul. It's all you got. And we at the end. Now's not the time. Don't play with your soul. If they want to play with their soul, let them, but you don't. So happy Sabbath. It is the Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. And I love y'all. Until next time. Shalom.